Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday afternoon Dooger. Hello. Hi. How are we all doing? Sorry, I kept coming in, realizing I left something in the house, coming in again, realizing I left something in the house. So I was like, well, yes, it's me, the Dooger. Oh, shit, fuck. It's me, the Dooger. I'm so brand friendly. What's funny is I used to be, like, fully brand friendly. And I threw it in the garbage. What can you do? Did your cats like the pirate ship? No, they hate it. But we did build it. We built it, and it's very cute, and we had a lot of fun building it, my kid and I. We tried putting it in Sherlock's favorite lay down spot, and he was fuming over it, like tried to physically push it off of the table. Yeah, they hate it. But it's a cool enough, like, big cardboard ship that I'm like, just use it as a play ship, right? Like, just play pirates with it. Breeze cats loved it. I know. I saw the pictures and I was like, man, what's that like? But to be fair, my cats also hate boxes in general. They're not cardboard cats. So they might have been like, the material here, yuck. We have not let Peach anywhere near it. Peach is still on like super lockdown because of her legs. One of the benefits of that has been we can basically intercept anything that she tries to get into and keep just about anything away from her. So that's been really nice. I know that she's having a nightmare time and that she hates it. But for us as the owners, having a reason to be like, no, you have to be strapped to something at all times or in a playpen or in a crate all the time. So there's something wrong with one of Peachy's hips. We're not sure what it is. Worst case scenario, it's like a genetic ongoing thing. Best case scenario, she tweaked something and can't seem to help herself and just keeps tweaking it more and more badly, right? So we took her in and they were like, okay, try to like limit her movement a little bit for the next week and give her an anti-inflammatory. And we were like, okay, sounds good. So we did. She wasn't on crate rest or playpen rest, but like we weren't just, letting her run around for 20 minutes at a time. She would be out for like 5-10 minutes and then we'd bring her in, right? So just like limited time outside, limited time, being active. Brought her in and she had, what they think happened is she had overcompensated with the other leg to such an extent that she had hurt her knee on the other leg and her hip on the original leg was still fucked. So they were like, we'll do scans. So they did scans. They were like, we can't really see anything, like nothing conclusive. We think you should go to a specialist. So we're like, oh my God. But so basically each week has been more and more and more restricted. So that first week it was like, just make sure that she's not, being overly active. Then it turned into the week leading up to the scan. It turned into, like really restrict her. And now it's playpen and crate. And that's basically it. I also will, just so that she gets some outside time, I'll take her outside and then put the lead under the table leg, like the loop of it under the table leg. So she can be outside, but like with shade and stuff. And so she seems to be happiest when we're doing that. And it seems like her legs are doing better, but it's hard to tell because we're not letting her do much, you know. So. Yeah, if you want to see her, if you've never seen, this is our dog. She's like 3.5 months old, something like that. If you want to see what she looks like, Sam's put a few different clips of her on his TikTok. So, but yeah. So anyway, she's basically strapped to us at all times, or in the playpen. Long story short, which means that she hasn't interacted with the pirate ship because I was like, absolutely not. Has the bowl been used? No. I'm keeping it there. I don't plan to use it. I want to make sure that it stays safe. Mm-hmm. Dawn Seeker, I was talking about that the other day because my childhood dog, Jake, who still is like my treasure, my heart, you know, just like the dog that I still think about all the time. His body was riddled with bone cancer, and we didn't know until it was like too late, way too late. And they were like, yeah, this happens all the time because dogs are really good at pretending there's nothing wrong. It's like, what? That sucks. Yeah. No, I still have not seen Hissy Missy. I still have not seen her. We're walking in the field less. We're not doing the morning like walk through the field and like, you know, patting all the animals and stuff because Peach can't walk around that much. So I haven't had that many opportunities to see Hissy Missy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For anyone who missed it, Sam and Summer got roped in as like a collaborator as well, but they put together a huge video of like a bunch of my old and new friends all like saying sweet messages, and some of my art friends made art for it, and I watched that on stream and sobbed for like 20 straight minutes. It was very good and so well edited. Like it would be really emotional, and then suddenly somebody would have made something just fucking funny. It was so good. It was amazing. I got an espresso machine and a new coffee grinder from Sam. He got me a really cool Dungeons and Dragons shirt that says Long Rest and has like this cool like campfire smoke design on it. Summer got me an emote. That was very cute. My mom was going to get me new boots, new black boots, because mine, the soles have come completely detached. And I'm pulling a young Dodger and just still wearing them. And so my socks are always soaked, you know, that sort of shit. So I had said, my mom loves clothes shopping. So I had said to her, hey, when you come visit, we should, you know, if you are looking for something to get me, I really need some new black boots. And she was like, awesome, we'll do it. Let's do it. Right. So that's getting pushed to October. The espresso machine's amazing. It's so amazing and so easy to use that I'm rattling all the time because I keep making coffee. Because why not? I have this really nice grinder. I have and an espresso machine that's so easy to use. So, yeah. I really need to rein it in. I need to rein it in, dude. But on the plus side, this means there are no barriers anymore. I can now plan a coffee crafternoon, which is all I want in the world. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about it since my birthday. I'm really jazzed. For anybody who hasn't heard me talk about the coffee crafternoon, I want to set up a couple of like really long tables with a ton of craft supplies and invite over a few people, take coffee requests, make everybody a nice drink with my new espresso machine, and then just let everybody have fun and make something goofy with the craft supplies. And I think it's going to be so fun. I want to do it so bad. I want to do it before the summer ends. I messaged the boys to be like, hey, the boys, Joe and Benji and Dave and them, to be like, hi, what's your life looking like the next couple of weeks, like before school starts back up? Because I would love to coincide it with them visiting. I think that would be fun. I've done something similar to this. It was more of a bring your own craft. It was genuinely so fun to see everyone working on their own stuff. Yes, I think that would just be so fun. And I also feel like a lot of times adults aren't given the, like, just the really fun, free situation that little kids get all the time, which is just like, here's some craft supplies. Just like, I don't know, have fun, right? Just like chat and make something. I went to a birthday, one of my kids' best friends. I went to her birthday, and one of the things that they had was a tablecloth that was like a color-in tablecloth, as like an option for if the kids got overstimulated and wanted to just like sit and color something. And when I tell you that every single parent that showed up sat down and while talking colored in this tablecloth, all of us were just coloring while we were talking, and I was like, This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it was very cute. Like, I think adults, you know, aren't given enough opportunities to just sort of zone out while they're talking and make stuff. But I mean, that's like one of the ways that people utilize art and therapy as well, right? Is just like, just make something. Right? Let's just have a conversation and you just make something, right? Yeah. We do deserve craft time. I agree. We made scarecrows at Brownies this year. All of the moms came to help and they had the best time. I love that. Yeah. Oh, if I was still in LA, I knew so many people that did Gunpla in LA. A coffee mech building time would be amazing. That seems a bit advanced for the group of people that I would be inviting for this thing. Trying to be a bit more inclusive than that. But I also just love the idea of being like, we all have this niche interest. We all enjoy this thing. Shall we? Shall we mech build together? Modern day knitting and quilting circles. Yes. Oh my gosh. Ah. Mm-hmm. The last time that I was with a group and we were doing Gunpla stuff was, God, it must have been like 9 years ago, something like that, like a really long time ago. I think it was pre-Sam. So yeah, that would be like 9 or 10 years. And it was nice because I was the person who had done it the least. I had never done like really intensive builds. I hadn't ever done stuff that was like more complicated like we were doing. And then Jeannie, who again is one of my longtime besties, Jeannie had done quite a few and was starting to like ramp up in difficulty. And then our friend Rusty was also there, and he's the sort of person that's like, I don't like the color of this though, so I'm going to paint it a different color, or like I'm going to add some aging, you know, that kind of a thing. So it was like a nice gradient of people. Moving internationally, not having a group to rope in for chill crafting and coffee/wine is a big sad. Yeah. And I've reached the point now. I've complained enough, you know? I feel like I've reached the point now where I've complained enough. I've been here, going on 5 years. I've complained enough about not having like close friends when I'm not taking like leaps to try and you know, put energy into those potential friendships. So I'm over it. Anybody that I think is cool, that I think might be fun to hang out with, I'm just gonna message and be like, hi, I'm doing a craft night for grown-ups. It's not weird, not like sexy crafts, just crafts, but but grown-ups are there. Deletes text. Very smooth. Thank you. This is why I'm trying it out on you guys first. English people are hard to get to know. We're very closed off. I think it's that, and also just I'm from a different culture, so it's sometimes really difficult for me to read people. Closed off is fine. I know a lot of very introverted, closed off people because of the industry I'm in. But I think there's a difference in behavior and interaction with a closed off, introverted American versus a closed off, introverted English person, you know? Not clothes off. No, closed off. Like you feel like there's a wall there. Come to my stitch and bitch and draw and write and yeah, and dot. You might need to redraft that. I can't believe this. Had our first little get together with our neighbors who are also massive nerds. It was great to just sit and chat. Yeah, I love that. One of the moms that I get along really well has been asking to grab dinner with Sam and I. And we're just difficult to have dinner with. And I think I need to just give an example of a different thing. Does that make sense? Because I keep being like, yeah, absolutely. And I don't want her to feel like I'm blowing her off, because obviously I'm not. I'm very interested in like having a friendship with these people. But dinner's hard, right? So I feel like I need to just, instead of being like, yeah, well, Sam and I will come to you with dates at some point, you know, instead just be like, you know what, actually, because of our work schedule, lunch would be a lot easier, you know, sort of a thing. I think it's really easy to get like trapped in a loop of being like, they want to have dinner. Okay, when can we have dinner? It's going to be a while. But I feel bad saying it's going to be a while. So maybe we can try to make something work. So let's like try to make something work. But we're not really sure what'll work yet. And then just not responding. And it's like, I haven't opened the packages yet. No. And I do know, I don't know if Forecast Gray is here. I know Forecast Gray was saying that they sent a thing and it got lost. Keep in mind, I'm pretty sure I live like decently close to them. Hi. If there's anything I can do to help find this package, feel free to send me a friend request on Discord and we can see if we can figure it out. Because I know you were saying there's like stuff in there that you're really, really bummed are lost now. So yeah, of course. Let's see if we can figure it out. It might just be stuck at like a bay somewhere, you know. So if there's somewhere, you know, that I can go to and be like, hi, this package is for me. Do you have it? I'm down to do that. Arnar tried to send a thing a long time ago and it got stuck somewhere for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And I eventually just had to drive and get it and that was fine. But yeah, we've got three little things that I can open. Did I have cake? No, I'm not a cake guy. So I didn't have a cake. Did you have pie? No. Sam got me some of my favorite crisps. He got me appetizer and he got me Fizzy Fangs, which are still here. Hi, Random. Did you have birthday lasagna? No, I did make lasagna soup yesterday though, and it turned out very good. I made lasagna soup forever ago, and it was fine. This was better though. It's basically just all of the elements of lasagna except you throw it in a slow cooker. So, you make whatever sauce you want for the lasagna, essentially, with like extra broth and things, and put it in the slow cooker. And then when there's like 20 minutes left, you crunch up some lasagna sheets and throw them in and let them cook in there. And then if you want, you can add some mozzarella if you want like the actual soup to be cheesy. I don't. And then you put it in a bowl and you put a big old dollop of ricotta and Parmesan on top. And it's great. Spaghetti is a pasta type. Lasagna is also a pasta type. The lasagna sheets, the lasagna pasta, you crunch up in the soup. It is not minestrone. I've eaten a lot of minestrone. It's not minestrone. I'll take a picture for you because we've got leftovers. I'll take a picture for you. It looks like you took lasagna without, I hate bechamel. So I'm going to be rude about it. Without the fucking bechamel. Without like the cheese and stuff that's normally in the layers. It looks like you just took all of that and it's got more of like a brothy, like more liquidy consistency. And it's delicious. Oh, my homies hate bechamel. I hate it. My parents also never made lasagna with bechamel. Our lasagna growing up, right, was meat sauce, ricotta, spinach, frozen spinach that's been like strained, spinach, pasta sheets, lasagna, then meat, ricotta, spinach, etc. Layered, 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 and then cheese on top. I hate bechamel. It's so nasty. It's custard as well. I hate custard. Maybe it's just the texture of those things. Really dislike them. Yeah. One of Sam's family members loves custard so much, so it's always at like family get-togethers. It's always on the table during like dessert time. And I always look at it like, ooh. Ooh. I do think English people love it more than Americans love it, but I can't really confirm. You're not a cauliflower cheese gal? No. No. I'll eat a little bit of it, but I don't put much of that on my plate. No. Mac and cheese, I think, has a big gradient. I think there are a lot. It's kind of like chili. There are so many different, like, you can have a mac and cheese that is like a lot of cheese and a little mac. You can have a mac and cheese that's a lot of mac and a little cheese. I prefer a lot of mac and a little cheese with a crusty top. I want crunchy in there somewhere. I need more textures. Likewise with chili. Chili can have a lot of meat and maybe nothing else. It can have no meat at all and a lot of other stuff. Typically, that's the chili that I go for. It's a lot of beans. A lot of beans, dude. Gratination? Is that what it's called? When the cheese goes brown and crunchy? That's a good word. I'm going to use that word in the future. Bro, I don't care what anyone says. There are certain things that I always want American cheese on. But keep in mind, am American. Am American, so it is my mouth. That's true. I know, it's crazy. Shall we open these? I'm very curious what's in them. They're all like the exact same shape, which is wigging me out a little bit. I think of that old Vine, I'm lesbian. I thought you were American. I've never seen that before. I have seen the, who is that? Oh my gosh, I can't remember their username, but there's a video where somebody on the street yells, "Are you Catholic?" And the person goes, no, I'm non-binary. I think about that all the time. Anyways. It's a very good video. I'll have to find it. Okay, let's see if I can get this open. I've said this before, but if you ever, this is a PO box for both me and Sam. If you ever want to make sure that one of us opens it instead of the other, you can always put like attention Dodger and like ATTN Dodger or ATTN Sam, and we'll know like who it's primarily for, you know? There's also, how many genders are there? I don't know. I just got here. I saw it for the first time yesterday. Amazing. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh. Free. Oh, wait. I'm remembering this now. Free and Alex. A little token of wait. It smells really good. A little token of appreciation for all this. Sorry, for all the entertainment over the years. May you have the happiest of birthdays. P.S. I included a present for Clark so she doesn't feel left out. That's so sweet. Look at these. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Free, did you make these? Duke smelling the gift. It smells not. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It smells good in there. Dice! If any of you don't know, Freedoom, our lovely mod of, I don't know, a million years now, is a resin god of some sort. It's just very creative and talented. Look at these! Dice! Oh my gosh, they're so pretty and sparkly. I love them. Thank you. I think there's one more thing in here. Oh, to be a resin god. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Wait, let me see if I can get a good... Let's see if you can get a good view of one of these. They've got little mushrooms inside. What was the first roll? Oh my god, I don't know. I panicked too hard when it fell out of my hand. Wait. Here, let's do a roll with both of the D20s. Okay, we got a 12 on the sparkly one and a 16 on the mushroom one. Not bad, not bad. These are so cute. Free, thank you so much. That must have been so much work. I appreciate them. Also, these bags. I don't know if you can tell. They've got like pretty little decals on them. Only the better score survives. Oh no. This is so cute. I love this so much. Hee 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 hee. Time for a dice duel. Yeah, free posts a lot of process pictures on like in the Discord and stuff. So I contributed by making dinner while Free made these. Well, they turned out beautiful. I love them. Thank you so much. I have so many things made by Free in my home now.
I'm such a lucky duck.
These are very cute. Oh my gosh, I just realized. I just realized that this is a mushroom as well. Look. Just realized that that's a mushroom too. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be weird. It just all smells nice. Is that what your house smells like? Was it intended to smell nice? I mean, I assume so. Very cute. Thank you, thank you. All right, this next one. Sorry, I always try to keep like the box or like any identifying information off camera. Just in case. Describe the smell for chat. Oh, it's like woody and no, not that. Like if wood was in a perfume. I don't know. It smells really nice. Vanilla, musky, woody. Bit sweet. More of a unisex scent. It smells really nice. Right? I need that. Is that what I should smell like? Oh, okay. Happy early or belated birthday. This is from PZN. I wanted to send you one more Moomin book. Thank you. I'm very excited. It's a good one. Maybe it's also more Clark Speed than Moomin Land Midwinter from PZN. Moomin stuff. Let's fucking go. Snuffkin sucker. Let's go. I haven't Moomined in a while, dude. Moomin troll sucker. Let's go. Okay.
And your book.
I've heard this one's very good. Finn family Moomin troll. Who's that little weirdo? I love him. Who said there wouldn't be Doog screams today? And little Mai! Clark's gonna go feral for these. She won't even care what they are. She loves little Mai that much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Another Moomin book. I'm so happy. Thank you. Yes. My collection grows. Yes. Smell the book. Do you want me to describe what the book smells like? Is that what we're doing now? Sure does smell like a book. It smells like a book. It smells like it. They smell like pages. It smells like a book. I'm sorry. Go to your nearest book that isn't super old and smell it. And that's basically what it smells like. New book smell instead of old book smell. Maybe that's what Moomin Valley smells like. Oh. I don't think this is a gift. Wait, why did this come to me? Wait, what a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? What? Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. Happy birthday from all of us. Dearest Dexter. Okay, look, this is, I need to show you what this looked like coming out, okay? So it's a stack of virgin cards that all say have a great story to tell. And I was like, what are these? I don't know what these are. And then I was like, are we with Virgin? Maybe Virgin sent me something. And then I was like, wait, no, because they don't know the P.O. box. Anyways, it's a gift from the mods. Happy birthday from all of us. Dearest Dexatronic Bonosaur, aka Dodger, happiest of birthdays. We hope you like the present and that it can be a fun activity with the family. Have an awesome one. XOXO, your mod team. Oh my gosh. Okay, so all right. So let's figure out what these are. Ceramic bird feeder painting kit. Oh! Oh, they're vouchers for things. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a cute idea. What's this one? Yes. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. I'm so sorry that was so confusing for me. I was like, what is this? Unfortunately, the actual birthday card was on the bottom. So it's confusing. What a cute idea, though. Thank you so much, mods. A very mysterious gift, yes. Ceramic bird feeder painting kits. Yes, please. How sweet. I know. My mods are so sweet. Thank you guys so much. Jerry organized it. Double claps for Jerry. Big claps for Jerry. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Jerry, for organizing that. I'm going to leave these right here so that I remember to actually use the vouchers. Speaking of birthdays, yesterday I kept mentioning Summer's birthday. I didn't realize it was also Tamber Majoran's birthday, who is one of our mods, full circle. So happy late birthday, Tamber. Thank you so much for being such a lovely mod. Today is Olivier's birthday, apparently. What? Why were we all born so close together? Olivier, happy birthday! So many birthdays. He's binging on mussels, as he should be. As he should be. Happy birthday, mods. And thank you so much for the birthday wishes from everybody. I appreciate it very, very much. I was on Summer's birthday stream yesterday. I wish I could have stayed for longer. The game that we were playing was actually so funny. Like, it was a really funny game. And when I left, I was like, I'm just so tired, but I wish I could stay longer. Yeah, it was a really fun stream. It was called... It's like a browser-based card game that is super weird, but like it's easy to pick up. You pick up on how it plays pretty quickly. It was called, scrolls up to find link. It was called Godfield. And it's so weird. I'm shocked I've never played it before. I would love to play it again. Also, yesterday I was talking about how I really want to just like rewatch Hannibal for the, I don't know, 50th time. I don't know what it is about Hannibal. I love that show so much. And all the girls were like, have you watched Interview with the Vampire yet? And I was like, no. I've seen GIFs, but I haven't actually watched it. And they were like, watch it! It's so good! So I'm going to try to suppress my Hannibal instincts and watch the first episode of the Interview with the Vampire show, because apparently it's great. All of them were like, it's so good. If I didn't like the book, I wonder if I would like the show. I don't know. I've read the book and I've seen the movie. I saw the movie when I was way too young to see the movie. My brother just really wanted to watch it with the girl he was rizzing up at the time, and he had to babysit me. And so he just put it on and was like, I'm sure it's fine. Your Zoomer brain, because I said rizzing up. Yeah. It was maybe fine. Another movie I watched when I was way too young, Cool World. Way too young to watch that. Someone posted a screenshot of all your PNGs in Vanilli's Discord. Y'all are so scrungly. Oh my gosh. Manda tweaked one of like Fire Seal's early fan art drawings of the mushy so that it would be a like talking PNG, and it was so goofy. She basically like took the original picture. It's the one where the cap is off and there's just eyeballs underneath. It's horrifying. I love it. I love that picture so much. So she put it into like her art program and made it so that the normal picture is when I'm talking, and then when I'm not talking, all of the eyes like move to a different place and the mouth closes, right? So every time I'm talking, the eyes are just moving all over the place. It's so yeah, it's very good. Here, oh my gosh, actually I can show it to you. Wait a second. Because it's still my Fugi Tech picture. We literally just did it yesterday. Oh, I need to go into a Discord call though, don't I? Da, 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 da. Bop. So this is what it looks like when I'm talking. It's so weird. I love it. I know it's very cursed. Amanda kept being like, I'm making this very weird. And I was like, it's fine. Just make it weird. And she was like, okay. Anyways. So that's what I looked like on Summer Stream. I'm very excited. For those of you who weren't here when I was talking about it, Roxo, who did Summer's or is working on rigging Summer's VTuber model, is also making my VTuber model. So we're virtual siblings now, which is very exciting. And I already have, like, Roxo works so fast and is so communicative. It's like night and day from the situation I was in earlier. So I already have like early drawings of the concept, and like there's really quick turnover on changes and stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And like I was saying before, I've told him that anytime that it's being worked on, streaming is totally fine. So I might occasionally link to streams where the model's being worked on, because I think that's fun to watch. It's like 2.5 steps away from getting my trypophobia to act up. Oh my God. Random, I'm sorry. I'm glad it wasn't spot on. I'm glad it was still just a little ways away. Do you guys remember forever ago when we did a craft stream? We did a study hall, and I was trying to do that project where you take a glass and you use clay to like make the glass look like a little house, and you like make little, you know, like openings in the clay to be windows and stuff like that. When I did that on stream, there were a couple issues. First issue was that from the get-go, the clay was hard, and chat was like, it's not supposed to be hard. Like the type of clay that I had gotten, it was supposed to be soft from the get-go, but it was hard already. So it was working against me. And also I put it on there way too thick, and everyone was like, you have to put a thin layer on and then wait until that dries and then add on, like, stack on detail so that you don't wind up with like the bottommost or the innermost layers still being wet, right? Because that's not good. And I was like, all right, I'll work on this another time. And I just sort of abandoned it. Clark really wanted to make a thing out of clay today. And I was like, it's time. Let's go get some clay. So we got the exact same brand of clay, opened it up. It's soft. It was so easy to work with. And I was like, I'm going to try to make a little house again. So I started making it. My kid was like, what are you doing? What's this? I was like, I'm trying to make a little fairy house. And she was like, I want to make a fairy house. So now we're making fairy houses, and it's very cute. I think I took a picture of the first layer. I was like, should we take process pictures? And she was like, yes, of course. So this is what they look like so far. The one that has pink is my kid's. She was like, it needs color. It's like, you can paint it later. You could paint it later. And she was like, no. So I think she will wind up painting it later. She just wanted color on it now. But yeah. So I'm excited. I shouldn't, you know. We are each our own creative. Yeah, I love doing little projects with her. Well, yesterday was such a like, she was so low energy yesterday. And I kept suggesting stuff for us to do. And she was like, I just really just want to be on the couch. And I was like, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. So pretty much all of yesterday was a wash. But like, you know, in quotation marks, like she just chilled on the couch all day long. And so today I was like, I wonder how she's going to feel today, you know? And pretty quickly she was like, I think we should get some clay and make badges. I was like, great. Fantastic. I'm in. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, it's hot today. It is hot today. But what are you going to do? When we got home from the craft store, my nephew was here because my sister-in-law took my nephew on an overnight camping thing. And he was here, and literally we pulled up, got out of the car, and he was like, guess what? All of your chickens were out, and we put all the chickens back, and I checked how many eggs there are, and there's like 1 million. And I was like, sick. Thank you for putting the chickens back. He was like, no problem. And then he just scootered away. It was a lovely welcome home. I thought I was going to say chicken butt. I don't know if kids do that now. Guess what? Chicken butt? I don't know if kids are doing that. Yeah, he's got shit to do, dude. He's busy, you know? There was a time when kids did that. Guess what? Chicken butt? Yeah. Guess what? Chicken butt. Guess who? Chicken poo. Guess why? Chicken pie. Mm-hmm. If you lived in my town, that was the funniest shit you could possibly say. Peak comedy, 100%. Also, loser, loser, double loser, whatever, get the picture, duh. That was another classic. It's been a long time since I've heard that. That had me nostalgic. I just got here, but that's it for me. No! We were talking about old-timey things that at the time made you feel really cool. I feel puzzled as someone who just arrived. I was talking about my nephew saying, guess what, to me. And someone in chat was like, I thought he was going to say chicken butt. And then I was explaining to the people in chat who never experienced guess what chicken butt. I was explaining what that is. And then I was like, it's kind of like loser, loser, double loser, whatever, get the picture, duh. All of these are things that when I was my nephew's age, the tender age of 8, that was literally the coolest thing you could possibly say. Everyone had to learn it. What did he say? Skibbity toilet? I already said what he said. He scootered up. He said, guess what? All of your chickens were loose, but we put them all back and there are 1 million eggs in there. And then he scootered away. It was just a normal conversation. It wasn't a meme. He didn't scoot over to say a meme to me. No. My kid was drawing yesterday and just went, bruh. I was like, pardon? And she goes, I have a friend at school that does that. He'll be drawing and then he'll go, bruh. I was like, oh my God. She was like, I think it's really funny when he does it. It's like, I'm so glad that that's how you learned bruh. It was from a fellow 6-year-old just saying it. Yeah. My nephew was obsessed with bruh for a while. Yeah. They hive mind, like, spread things to each other. And sometimes you come to realize literally none of them know what it means, where it came from. It's really difficult to find the source. Like, I feel so bad for teachers that come into a classroom where all the kids are going, oh yeah. And they're like, stop. Fucking stop. Stop it. Because I know that shit's happening 100%. Yeah. They spread memes just like they spread germs. Exactly. Just as quickly. No, I've seen so many TikToks from teachers being like, literally, if a meme starts pissing me off, I'll start using it a bunch. And then they stop saying it. I'll start being the person who's saying it all the time. I love that. It's like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode when Captain Holt gets really into the like legally distinct Candy Crush. And Gina's like, I'm gonna cure you of this. Come here. And takes him to like the most obnoxious person in the precinct. I was like, oh my gosh, are you guys on the same level of Candy Crush? And Holt's like, I'm cured. I'm never touching this game again. Quasi Cupcakes. Yes. So good. Quasi Cupcakes is such a good Candy Crush alternative for a show. That's how our elders got us to stop using Facebook. That's so fair. Ready to get history pilled? Yes. Mm-hmm. Fire the missiles, but I am late tired. Then go take a nap and then fire the missiles. Wow. What year is it? I don't even know anymore. Sorry. I just tried. Wait a minute. Let me come back up. Excellent answer, Jessica. Class, didn't Jessica just eat? You truly ate that answer down, Jessica. Well done. Jessica, truly my most goated student. Oh my God. I saw pictures of a teacher's classroom this year, and they have a poster that they made in their class that says something like normalize writing your name on your paper with like a meme picture. And there were a bunch of high schoolers in the comments. Like, if I saw this in my high school classroom, it would piss me off. I love it. My sister's teaching kids. She's 2 centimeters away from saying this with a straight face. Please, if any of you use this in your classrooms or with younger children, I need to know how it goes. Served and came for all of you. Jessica brought the house down. I don't know who Jessica is, but she's doing amazing, sweetie. Like, damn. Truly crushing that class. History? The history class, I think. It's time to Pokemon Go to the polls. Oh my God. I recently started thinking about becoming a teacher, and this has cured me. At a certain point, I had to realize, like, I don't want to be a teacher. I want to decorate a classroom, but I don't want to be a teacher. You know? Sometimes it's good to figure out, like, what specific thing is enticing to me about this job, and is it worth it? Teachers are incredibly important. I think a really important part of teachers being treated with respect is all of us acknowledging that that job is fucking hard, and not all of us could do that job. I remember Tomato having similar thoughts a year or two ago talking to Dave because he almost became a teacher. I didn't know that. We all have these, like, I feel like, I mean, everybody does, right? But it's interesting to talk to other content creators and find out, like, what path were you on before you started just doing goofy shit on the internet? You know? I was when my niece came to visit. My niece wants to go into what is it called? Basically the digital version of CSI. I can't remember what the term is. Yeah, like crime investigation work, but on the digital end. She currently digital forensics. That's what it's called. She wants to do digital forensics, which I think is so cool. And we were talking about how she had gotten to this point because there were a couple of different jobs along the way. She's worked in a hospital for a really long time. You should know that. There were a couple of, like, adjacent jobs to things that she already knew about. And if she's watching right now and I'm pitching this story totally incorrectly, please message me and be like, that's not what I said. But I think, long story short, it was like, there are jobs adjacent to what I do now that are in the direction of what I'm interested in. But you basically have to go to med school. And I was like, that's so funny, because that's literally what kept me from doing coronary work, right? From becoming a coroner, is that you have to be trained to be a doctor. I don't have the brain for that. I can't go to medical school, dude. Part of medical school I could have done, I think. Full ass medical school, I don't have the strength. The living, ew. Well, that was my argument, right? As I was like, why do I need to learn to keep people alive? They're already dead when they come to me. And the argument back was, you need to understand the exact same stuff that like a working doctor with living patients understands in order to work backwards, right? To figure out what happened to that person. Fine. I'm still annoyed about it, though. And so instead, I went and got a theater degree. And then I was applying for a partnership program at an Ohio university that teaches you metalwork props. So I was going to make swords and armor for a living. That was what I wanted to do. And then I made a YouTube channel instead. So I have a degree in props and costume crafts, in a general theater degree. And now here I am. Yes, Jean Bond, that does exist. It is not a video that you can search for, though. It is privated. It's or not privated, but like, it's not, what's that called? It's not a public video. It does still exist. It's unlisted. Thank you. It's never been listed. It was linked to in a different video, and I don't know where that video is anymore. But yes, there is a video out there where I sing my son John. I wanted to do set design when I was younger. Set design is really fun. It's really fun, and it's very interesting, actually. And it was how I very quickly realized that I do not have like a really strong design sense. When it comes to like interior design, you know, we kept doing a bunch of modern shows, and I'd be like, oh, maybe we should do something like this. And I'd do a layout, and my teacher would be like, I need you to get a bit more creative than this. But you know, I wasn't an interior decorator. I don't know how to do that. So what I wound up doing a lot instead was just like looking in magazines at like decor that other people had did and basically copying it. Being like, what about something like this? And they'd go, there we go. That's it. That's the shit. But it also helps that I wasn't like, I mean, I would help put it together, but it was mostly the prop team that would, you know, find everything that was needed for the set, which hilariously I eventually became part of the prop team. Who was really making the choices here? I don't know. Because when I was on the prop team, it was like, I don't know, I just build what I'm being told to build. And when I was on the set team, it was like, I don't have to build this shit. So like, they'll figure it out. So I don't know. I don't know how theaters work. Yeah, exactly. Get the tech director in here. They make the choices, maybe. I don't know. I do have a theater. That's the joke. I do have a theater degree. And then the director shows up and is like, what if, guys? I know it's not in the script, but what if we added in a polar bear that walks in? How difficult would it be for the costume team to make a polar bear outfit? And all of us that are in that meeting go, no. No, dude. We had one director that was at my university who loved to, like, at the last minute, when there's like 2 weeks until we're live, just be like, I've had a breakthrough. I have an idea. I have an idea. Tell me if it's crazy. And every time we'd be like, it's crazy. No, we're not doing that, dude. The worst, though, and also the best, because then I got to see the head of the costume department just like absolutely rip someone to shreds. The best was when a director would be like, I know that you've been working really hard on this outfit, and that you've been making it from scratch. And I know that we are going to be doing our tech rehearsals literally this weekend, but I think maybe I want a different dress. Oh my God. The stress, but also me like, rebuttal? Waiting for the rebuttal? Because the head of our costume department didn't give no shit. She'd be like, absolutely fucking not. I've got an entire team of people back there who've been working on this goddamn dress that you asked for. I'm not making a different dress, dude. It's not happening. I love it. I miss that energy. I miss the tech meeting energy. Of just going in and being like, I think we're good. I think we're all doing really good, you know? Lights are really coming together. The set's looking beautiful. Costumes are like right on schedule. This never happens. And then the director comes in and goes, I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate all of it. What shoot was this? Oh, this is just when I was working in a theater department. I hopped around a lot. They were training me to be a scenographer, which is a fancy word for being able to go to a small theater and say, I can do multiple jobs. You should hire me because I know how to do multiple tech jobs. So that's what I was trying to do, was basically become like a quadruple threat if I needed it to get a job, because it's hard to get jobs in theater. Anyways, so there were shows that I did sound design on, shows that I did set design. I worked in the costume shop a bunch. I did props. I was trying to do a little bit of everything, right? And so I was in a lot of tech meetings. Yeah, every single time I went into a meeting thinking, we're all doing really well. We're all right on schedule. Someone would come in with some goofy shit. Be like, why did I think that? Why did I even think that to myself? I changed course on theater when I worked with the TD at our local theater, and he told me how much he got paid. It is a I do it because I love it sort of job. Yeah. All theater work, unless you're like doing really high paying stuff, all theater work is so like, you really gotta love theater, dude, because you're not getting paid a lot. Yeah, it's not subsidized in America like it is in other places, so. Ah. It sounds like catering. You gotta love cooking for this gig. Yeah. Yeah. Conservation is, oops, our equipment's broken. It's raining. We have to give a bunch of people a tour of the animals to show them why they should keep funding us. Oh my God. I have had, this is kind of off topic, but sort of on topic with theater. I have had that the audio and the dance routine for They Both Reached for the Gun on loop in my head for like 2 days, I want to say. It's so fun watching like trained dancers do the They Both Reached for the Gun dance. I know, isn't it? It's getting really long, yeah. I kind of like this length. I want it layered differently, but it's grown a ton. It's hard to remember how much it's grown because I put it in a ponytail so often. I was really confused by, so there's people have been using that audio and then making like cuts of shows along with the audio. And it took me a really long time to realize that the context of the original song in Chicago is not the context people are using it in when making fan edits. It took me a very long time. Because I was like, what's happening here? Yes, it's been memed. So there's, that song is being used in 2 ways right now. The first way is trained like theater dancers doing a routine to it, and all of them doing the same routine, and it's very fun, right? The second one is, so in the context of Chicago, the song is like, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. It is a song about convincing a jury and a judge, like smudging details of a case so that you don't get tried for murder, right? Chicago is about a bunch of female murderers, by the way, in case you didn't know that. You should watch it. It's great. Yeah. It's a very fun show. It's obvious very quickly, guys. This isn't a spoiler. So that's the context inside of the show, right? The way that people are using it in like a meme format, I don't know if I want to call it a meme format, but like the people are doing fan edits of like shows and movies and things that they love with this song. It took me a really long time to realize the subterfuge that is being talked about in Chicago is not at all how the song is being used with fan edits. With fan edits, it's 2 characters and then the thing they want, right? So the gun is the person or thing in the context of the show or movie or whatever that they want. And then it's a fan edit of the two characters that want that thing. So if you've been seeing these same edits and going, I don't understand the context of this song along with this edit, that's why. Mr. Cellophane is from Chicago. Yes. That song makes me very sad. I love all the music in Chicago. It's so good. I need to rewatch that movie. I preferred the movie to the stage show. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I vastly preferred the movie to the actual like stage show. A bold statement. I know. They did such a good job with the movie though. And the stage production, we watched, you know, whatever the like official version of it was that came to Portland at the time. My brother and I went to see it. And it was good. But I don't know, maybe it's because I saw the movie first. I was like, but the movie's so good. And I'm one of those touchy-feely theater kids that's like, you can't beat the energy of being in a room with the performers, okay? It's just different. Like, it hits different, okay? The movie's better, I think. Dropping into say Gestalt was so good. I finished it. I even 100%ed the game. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you loved it so much. I prefer Chicago the band. I grew up with Chicago the band. I was obsessed with the drummer as a child. I don't know why. I prefer Chicago the city. How deep can we go? I prefer Chicago the pizza style. I prefer Chicago the spaghetti style. Next! Who knew Chicago, the word, was so useful? I don't know. Future plans for the game company. We have a couple different things that we want to focus on, like putting money into like games that are currently being made until we have built up enough money and connections and things to be able to like actually throw ourselves into making the game that we want to make. We tried to make it prematurely, I should say. We learned really quickly that we didn't have the resources that we needed in order to make the game we wanted to make. Even our most simplest ideas, we were like, we can't make this yet. So, because Jesse has already produced games, we were like, let's just take some of the 60-40 money that we do have and put it into games that need an injection and try to build it up that way. Yeah, we started work on a couple different ideas. But it's hard to make games, dude. It's hard to make games. It's hard to have the team that you need, and yeah. Well, we got pretty far into developing an FMV game. We would love to make an FMV game. I had an idea for a game that we started working on that needed to cook a bit more. I still think about that game all the time. I would love to, once we have like the money for it, I would love to actually sink some time into making that. So yeah, we've got a few different ideas that we, got a certain percentage of the way in on, and then went, here's the wall. We've hit the wall on this one, I would love to play a good FMV game. Well, Jesse and I love FMVs. It's difficult to figure out. I think the first issue that we hit was like, are we accidentally making a visual novel? Which, like, an FMV visual novel is fine, but that's not what we wanted to make, and so we had to like come to Jesus with it and be like, is this turning into what we wanted? Or do we need to kind of go back to the drawing board a little bit and figure out how we want to make this, so. Well, we love, like, a lot of people still love our playthrough of Contradiction. I think all of those games, Contradiction, Dr. Decker, all of those games, they are strange in just the right way, I think. Ba 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 ba. The gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. Is there a today I learned for something I should have known about already? What does that mean? What do you mean? I just found you and Jesse and Joe in Witcher 3. Did you know we were in the game, or was it a surprise for you? That's amazing. I love that you managed to avoid that information until now. Did you kill us? You want another piece of trivia? I made the farting noises. I was so happy, but then I was sad I had to kill you. I'm really good at farting noises, yeah. So. I will, yeah. You want like a big juicy one? Here we go, ready? I don't know when I learned I could do that, but audio only community is thriving. Yeah, that's just for you, chat. That scared the crap out of my dog. I'm good at them. I'm good. Maybe too good. Anyone who has you on a second screen looked over. Someone said prove it. I learned that in the theater program, clearly. Oh yeah, this. It's for the fishing game. Why is that there? Connection problem. Oh, connection problem. It says I'm logged in just fine. Successfully connected, but then why does it say connection problem? I don't know. Where the dog at? The dog is taking nap. The dog is in Sam office. Take nap. Pond's closed. It shouldn't be. Pond's open. Da 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 da. It says successfully connected. It said it right there. So why isn't it working? Okay, pause. Stop redeeming. Stop redeeming because obviously something's wrong. Yeah, I want to close it because you're acting like a goofball. Hold. Pond's closed has the same energy as Moon's haunted. Yeah, it does. It does. Moon's haunted. Your Twitch login expired. What? What do you mean? You couldn't have said that before? Connect. Authorize. Why did it say that it was connected then? Okay, there we go. Ugh. I have a friend. I was trying to figure out what to... I have a bunch of art buds, and one of them I really want to commission, but I was like, I don't know what to ask them to make. And then I was like, what if I... What if I went to one of my art friends and was like, hi, I want you to design 10 different weird little things for people to fish up in the fishing game. I feel like that would be really fun. How much would you charge for that? Yeah, just give me some little, like, ideally, eventually, we could just turn off the normal fish and only have custom fish. The goofiest pond in all the land. Yeah. You mean Brett? Brett's fish? Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, just a bunch of custom fish. Custom weird fish from friends. I have, this is, sorry, give me a second. There's a weird thing on my foot that's driving me crazy, and so I'm gonna cut it off. You don't have to see any of it. I just want you to know what I'm doing. I'm using my X-Acto knife because that's all I have. Ow, dude. I walk around barefoot pretty much all the time. And it means that sometimes I get like, sorry, I'm going to put my finger up in case you don't want to hear about like wounds, foot wounds, I guess. When my finger's down, I'm done talking about it, okay? Fantastic. So I walk around barefoot pretty much all the time. I get like little nicks and cuts on my feet, and I don't really realize they're there until the skin starts doing something weird. This is one of those situations. So I'm like sitting here now, and I touched my foot, and I was like, oh, there's something going on there. So I was like, maybe I can cut it off with an X-Acto knife, but it's not working. So if I had fingernail clippers, I could just clip it off. But I don't have fingernail clippers in here, so I've hosed myself. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. I figure, you know, for my dad, it was, yeah, I smoke, but you shouldn't smoke, right? I figure if my version of that is, yeah, I walk everywhere barefoot, but you shouldn't, that's not as bad, you know? My kid comes outside and is walking on the gravel barefoot, and she's like, this hurts. I'm like, yeah, put on shoes. And then she's like, you're not wearing shoes. That's fair enough. Just say you have adult feet. Yeah. My feet are like 80% callous, dude. It's different. I'm built different. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, right? Like, what are you used to? Do you have any texture, problems? Do you, have some like contamination OCD? Like, I think there's a lot of different reasons that people are like, I will never be barefoot unless I absolutely have to, right? I'm just so used to not wearing socks that they feel sort of constricting for me. That's as simple as it is. I will be barefoot as often as I can. My half measure is wooden sandals. Since getting my... Wait, are they here? Yeah, these. Since getting these slip right on. I love it so much. These are my slip-ons now. If I need to walk outside, I throw these on instantaneously. Walk out. It's great. My gay slip-ons, yeah. I got them at Sainsbury's, oddly enough. Yeah, they got the little rainbows on either side, and they got the Union Jack. And they're just ankle-high wellies. I love them. Because my feet kept getting soaked. And I was like, I've had enough. It's enough. I need something that's actually going to protect my feet. Because I hate them being wet all the time. And so I got these, and they've been a lifesaver. They're gonna get stinky. Yeah, probably. Hold on. They just smell like rubber currently. I'll give you guys updates throughout my life, though. I think I leave them outside often enough. And obviously it won't be the case when it's rainy season. But currently, I just leave them outside in the sun, and that kills a lot of the smell, I think. Bruh. Yeah, the sun helps with a lot of that shit. If you got something stinky and you know it's clean, but it's still stinky, try leaving it outside in the sun. I made food and came back, and now you're huffing your shoes. Somebody said my shoes were probably stinky, so I decided to take a whiff and see. You don't want the smell-o-vision? The heck? Why not? That's so true. It smells so good, though. Free, what is this? I need you to message me. I need you to message me. I need to know what this smell is. Hi, Kelly. I blow you kiss. How many Crocs do I own? Like actual Crocs? I don't own any actual like brand Crocs. I own I have little black kid-sized off-brand Crocs that my kid has put a bunch of weird little decorations on. I have fake Crocs, and they're great. But they take longer to put on than these. So these are what I wear. Aren't Crocs slip-ons? They are. They're harder to put on than these. Both are slip-ons. One is a faster slip-on than the other. And it's these. They're very good for holding full-body trackers. Crocs? Good to know. One of the girls in Neon Divide was like, oh yeah, I just use dance sneakers. And I was like, holy shit, I haven't thought about dance sneakers since high school. But dance sneakers basically are like 2 sections of sole, and then the center part where your arch is, there's no sole. And so she was like, yeah, when I need foot trackers, I use dance sneakers, because then the strap can go on your arch where the sole isn't there, and it like fits perfectly. And I was like, that's so smart. I don't own dance sneakers anymore. I haven't had a reason to use them in years. Crocs work too, and then you don't have to use the strap. I'm so confused how you're using them with Crocs. I'm gonna need a diagram. Oh, it wasn't Naomi that suggested that to me, but I'm not surprised that more than one person does that. What's a foot tracker? So when you're doing VR, if you're doing full body tracking, you have multiple trackers on your body, and there's one on each foot. And so you have to figure out how to put it on your feet, basically. And some people just wear a sock and just do it barefoot, which is so painful after a while. And then everybody has different opinions on like what the best way is to have a foot tracker on and not impede the way you walk around and eventually hurt your foot. Oh, it's past 3 already. It's time for me to go. We had so many people in here today. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate so much my gifts. Thank you. Any of you guys that sent me something, I appreciate that. And all the birthday wishes and everything this week have been so sweet. If you watch Sunforged, we are doing Sunforged tonight. That's on Joe Fudge's channel. It's like a dark fantasy D&D show. It's very fun. And I think that's it. Let's see. Let me open up Raid Leader. If somebody wants to grab Raid Leader, we can send this love somewhere else. If you're not here super often and you just came by to say hi, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's nice to just once a week do a little cam stream. I think that's good. But I am very excited about my new model being made. I'm very excited. Fedori, thank you for the 55 months. Torvon for the 18. Dinodax for the 62. Random for the 123. What the fuck? That's so insane. Random, thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. I hope you guys are doing good. Jerry Reg, thank you for the 56. Samwise for the 19. Chef Wombat for the 23. Lee Scoresby for the 119. Macarim for the 6. Gazbang for the 74. Slime for the 92. Reticent Worm for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Michael L8 for the 116. Today Tree for the 7. And we had a little message effect with biddies from Mohammed to you. Thank you very much. I can't take on any more TTRPGs until I finish Deadbeats. That's fair. That's fair. Brett said this is our last season. We'll see. Little Simsy. Let's see what little Simsy's doing. food and drink. Oh, she's making a cake. Cute. Absolutely. All right. Go say hi, spread love and joy. I'll see you for Sunforged if you're coming back to watch that on Joe's channel. But otherwise, tomorrow's a normal stream. I'll be here, normal Doog time, normal Doog channel. I burp. Take care of yourselves. Bye.